I mean, you mentioned Ameer. What is it like working with Ameer again after many, many years of not?
It's amazing because that man has been like my creative soul partner since I was 14 years old.
A human being you met on the internet just like everybody else.
I met him in
correct?
high school.
Oh, he was okay. So
Yeah, I met him in high school.
how much of the group was formed off of like a freaking fan forum or whatever?
Half of BH, half of Brockhampton was formed on a Kanye West fan forum.
Dude,
So, I know.
Nowadays, if
I
a
know.
band was formed off of Kanye West,
I know. It sounds crazy.
they would need to be put on a watch list.
It's different type of band. It's not musical, twin.
You don't
like-
want to see what that band
That was
Yeah.
you know, I'm 28 years old. That was 2010.
Different time, okay? Different time.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
But also, some things
whatever,
never
like-
change. Like your ability to connect with people over the internet still remains a strength.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, look at us.
Yeah.
Literally. So, but yeah, half was on the forum, and then the other half was at high school, and in the Woodlands, Texas, north of Houston. Arcade Fire wrote an album about it called "The Suburbs." Album of the year at the Grammys. Come on, twin. You know, had to go back home. Twin.
Represent.
Represent the Woodlands.
What brought you and Ameer back together? 'Cause you guys hadn't spoke for a while, right?
No, yeah, we weren't together. It's just yeah, I think it's like a creative spirit thing. You know, went back home and just he's living there, I'm living there, and I'm making music that reminds me of that era. And it's like, let me call Ameer. Yeah.
Do you think you would have only connected by being home? Like, would that connection have happened any other place?
I think there's no other way this album could have been made without me going back home, you know? So, yeah.
What is it like rekindling something like that for the first time in a long time?
Difficult.
How so?
I don't know how to explain. It was difficult, though.
When did you know it was actually coming back into what it used to be? Or is it never going to be what it was, but it's something different and new?
Yeah, something new. So it's a new type of friendship and creative partnership.
When did you realize it was working?
As soon as as soon as we made the first song together that ended up being on Blush.
What was it?
I think Pop Out or
Bloom.
It was Bloom.
Yeah.
Bloom and Pop Out.
Great song.
Well, we might cut Bloom though. Trying to figure it out.
Wait, what?
My bad. I'm just trying to add some drama.
Are we still gonna do work on the record? I'm always like, let's just
thought we
mix
were
this a
done.
little better. Let's make one more with
You
you.
been waiting to hear that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, let's go.
No, I like Bloom. I
I like
support
it
Bloom.
too.
Why would you cut it?
I would cut it because I just think the album could be, excuse me, a little shorter. A little shorter.
Yeah, but why does it matter?
It doesn't really, I guess. You know.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Right
what
or
do
not?
you
You're
think?
the one
What
with
do
the
you
plaques
think?
on the wall.
You
I'm
listen.
not any of these.
Yeah. Doja Cat up here.
I think you have a lot of really incredible records that are timeless. I don't think cutting one song for the sake of time at this stage is like necessarily vital, but also I would keep intact the story you're looking to tell over anything, because
Yeah.
even at 18 songs, it flows really well. And it's not a full 18. Like, I think there's like an interlude and like
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like,
Introduction.
yeah,
exactly.
two shorter records. So
Damn, you heard the album too, twin.
Yeah.
You
Recap
did.
shit.
Of course
yeah,
we both heard it.
no. I'm
joking.
Shit, son. Shit, son.
By the way, I gotta say, it's so funny you're talking about DMs. It's like, how did Ian get here? He sent us a DM.
Yeah, reach out to y'all. I just
said
hit
this-
you direct.
But I gotta say, I have personally been trying to get you back on this show for.
We've been trying for a while, and it's hard to get
Damn.
you.
I just
until
want-
reach
That
out
is so
personally.
interesting.
See?
I want you to
try-
forever-
He
Ever
been
know
at,
that.
so he been in Houston, Texas.
I feel like you're very accessible, but only if the time's right. You know
That's
what I mean?
fair.
So
That's true.
it's like you could be reaching out
That's
to him,
true.
but then
Calls
and then
for it.
immediately he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull up."
That is
It's like,
true.
"Oh, okay." You know what I mean?
Is
It's
that a
like,
good or bad
You
thing?
gotta summon that nigga on a full moon.
I don't know. I think it's
It's
whatever.
strange. Yeah, it's like 50-50.
Wait,